What's good, everyone? So today we're going to be doing something a little bit different on the channel. I'm sorry I haven't been posting the shorts the last 2 days and the video yesterday of start and sit in general of like specific players I tell you to start and sit because I was sick. I was just, pretty depressed, so I didn't really want to post anything the last 2 days. I had a really bad headache yesterday, so I'm like, let me just take the day off. But we are back. I'll get back into posting more shorts tomorrow. Today we're going to be doing all positions. We're not going to just do quarterback and later on running back type of thing because I'm not gonna be able to do it tomorrow because I'm gonna be a little busy trying to do stuff. And yeah, let's get started. So let's start with tonight's game. Starting to sit now. All positions, like I said, quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end, defense, kicker. You know how it is. So, Vikings versus Chargers. Quarterback, let's start. I would say start Carson Wentz. Sit Justin Herbert. Now, running backs. Start Vikings running back, Madison. Chargers. Yeah, I guess. Tight end. Start both tight end. Wide receiver. Wide receiver. Justin Jefferson automatically. The second string wide receiver, I forgot his name. Definitely start him. Chargers, Keenan Allen definitely start. Johnson definitely start. Just the first two string wide receivers definitely start for both teams. Defense, start Vikings defense, sit Chargers defense. Kickers, start Chargers kicker. I would say sit Vikings kicker. I feel like Vikings offense is going to go on a roll tonight. Yeah. Now let's move on to the first Sunday game, Dolphins versus Falcons. Let's do Tua, sit. I have to. Michael Penix Jr., start. Running back now, Bijan, automatic start. Algier, yeah, you can flex him, but I wouldn't really start him. Etienne, start. He's been like carrying the team when it comes to trying to get yardage because Tua's not doing a thing at all. Wide receivers, Jalen Waddle, start. Malik Washington, flex. I have him for my team. I'm pretty much in a bad position right now, but I'm starting him. If you have no other wide receiver, start Malik Washington. Falcon, Drake London, start. The other ones, I don't know. I would flex them, but I wouldn't really start them. What's up, bro? AJ Brown, Josh Jacobs, and Lad for Puka and Judkins. Ooh. How are your running backs? What other running back do you have on your team? That can play a big key role in you doing this trade. Tight end, Kyle Pitt start. Waller start. Defense, Dolphins defense sit. Falcons start. I'll be doing a lot of work for the Dolphins. The Falcons defense. Kicker, I would sit Dolphins kicker and I would start Falcons kicker. Yeah. As for the Bears or Falcons, Caleb Williams, I would say start. Ravens, I don't even know who's the quarterback, but I know it's not Lamar Jackson. I would sit them. Running backs, Derrick Henry, start. You said Hubbard, Monty, and White. I would think him selling high on Puka for a running back and a wide receiver. Hubbard, Monty, and White. Trying to think. Jamar Chase. Okay, that makes sense. You are giving up a little bit too much. I like Josh Jacobs. I like AJ Brown. Lad is okay, but Puka is gonna come back week 10, it sounds like. And Judkins is good. I have him, but Josh Jacobs much more safer floor. I wouldn't really get Judkins because Judkins is on a poor team. Yes, I have him, but you know, I would rather have Josh Jacobs over him any day because Josh Jacobs does much better, much safer. Puka is injured right now, but that's okay if you want to get AJ Brown instead. But Lad is who cares about Lad? Um, Honestly though, I wouldn't do it. I just wouldn't because Josh Jacobs is much better than Judkins on a safer side, but I know Judkins is way better than Josh Jacobs at fantasy value. Oh, what do you get in a game? So I would hold it off for now unless you can try and get Puka and someone else. Or at least do this. At least try to keep Josh Jacobs and put someone else in for Puka and Judkins because you are giving up a lot. You are giving up a lot. AJ Brown, Josh Jacobs are good. Um, Puka, Judkins are good too, but like you're pretty much like giving him an extra player plus a little bit better of a boost, the much safer side because you have an injured Puka and you have Judkins on a bad team, so you're honestly not getting anything good out of this. So I would say keep your players if they cannot do the trade. If they can do a trade and switch out a player, I would definitely say um, switch out Josh Jacobs and put someone else in. Um, yeah, I would do that. But like similar to Josh Jacobs, not like a worse player, but like it's just too risky, bro. You have a good team. I'm not sure what your thought process is of getting Puka and Judkins because that's really you're downgrading yourself a little bit because injury and also on a bad team that may not even like really care about Judkins' stats. At least for AJ Brown, you're getting the ball. Yes, I know it's not as good as Puka, but you're getting the ball, and then Josh Jacobs is much safer, and he's been doing amazing. He's been doing really good this season. I know it's not as other running backs, but I would like I said, I would try to see if you can get another trade out of it. If you can do it today, let me know while we're in the chat. We'll be here another maybe like hour almost, maybe like 40 minutes, but try that. Um, I just don't know why your process of actually doing that. I mean, it's almost similar stats, but yeah, let me know. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna say what we're doing. We were doing quarterbacks, and then um, tight end. Oh yeah, wide receivers. So Flowers start. DJ Moore sit. Who's the number one wide receiver for the Bears start. But tight end wise, Cole Kmet, Bears start, Ravens. Andrew, I would sit. I don't trust him. If you have to flex them, but I wouldn't really like start him honestly. I don't trust him. Now, as for kickers, I would say Ravens kickers start. Bears, yeah, could start too. Defense wise, Bears defense start, Ravens defense sit. I feel like they've been a little bit iffy. A little bit iffy. Now, Jets versus Bengals. I'm not even happy about this as a Jets fan. I'm really annoyed with my team right now. It's a freaking joke. Justin Fields is not even good, bro. Like he makes all these excuses. Oh, today, like, bro, what? You get paid millions of dollars to throw a football, and he looks like I don't know why we bring this quarterback who can't handle New York, who can't even like. I know Woody Johnson one of the main reasons why, but come on, man. Look at Ryan Fitzpatrick, what he did when he came to the team. He freaking did good. I know we didn't make the playoffs, but like we had a better record with him. I know it's not totally the owner's fault, but it's like, come on, man. Like, come on, Aaron Glenn. Like, oh my God, it's so frustrating as a Jets fan. Like, I haven't seen them do well since I'm not gonna say the Ryan Fitzpatrick era here, but I'll say since Mark Sanchez. Speaking of Mark Sanchez, he might be going to jail. Crazy. Wow. I don't know what happened to him, man. I don't know what happened to him. I feel bad, man. Being away, it's like, hey, man, get your act together. Uh, so Jets and Bengals. Let's get back to it before I start getting emotional with my Jets. fan emotionalness comes out. Uh, quarterback, sit. That sound like Tyrod Taylor might be not starting, so it might be Justin Fields. Even if Justin Fields does play, sit them automatically, both of them. Well, Tyrod, I would maybe start if he does play, but yeah, Field, no. You said need lineup help. Super flex full PPR. I got Lamar at quarterback, running back 1, Chase Brown, running back 2, Kamara, wide receiver 1, Ibuka, wide receiver 2, Waddle, tight end for wow, you're a good team. Flex DK. Oh damn, what team you on? Wow. So what is the help that you need? Um, like what you seem like uh hmm. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure what your oh, okay. I was gonna say like you already told me your starters. Joking, Gadsden on the worthy. Oh, okay, okay. Switch. Oh, okay, okay. Kirk Cousins is not gonna play. I don't know why you have him. So now Chase Brown is. I would switch Junkins, Chase Brown. I don't know why you have Chase Brown as your RB1 right now. He hasn't been doing the greatest. Junkins is much more safer. They're going to be playing the Patriots. Yes, the Jets are the Jets, but I think the Junkins will do good. Garrison, okay, were they? Uh, I think you're fine. Other than that, just switch to Junkins for Chase. Um, Penix listed as questionable. Okay, you said that. Let me think. So it sounds like Lamar not be playing, so definitely put Kirk Cousins in. If you can pick up a waiver wire quarterback, go do that. I'll recommend you to do that. Um, they're not a bad team. You have a really good team. Oof. Wow. You do have a good team though. I'm one. How you 1-6, bro? How you 1-6? Your team's solid. You're not that bad of a team. I know DK hasn't been the greatest. Um. Wow. 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 I'm shocked. I mean, Lamar been out. Kind of bull. I got a point. But still, 1-6, it might be at least like close to maybe 500, maybe 1, 2 losses more. But wow, I know. I don't blame you, Dave. I don't blame you. Right now, I'm pretty much screwed too. I have Mike Evans and Godwin, and they're both out. Evans gonna be out for the whole season. I put him on my IR, so I'm highly doubt he'll come back. Godwin is a freaking made of glass, bro. It's pissed me off. You're a Jets fan too? Hey, man. Being a Jets fan hurts. I missed my team back in the day. We had Revis. We had Mangold. We have Ferguson. We have Bart Scott. Ooh, we had Landanian Tomlinson a few years. Santonio Holmes. I still have their jersey, bro. Man, it felt nice having those players on your team. They were good. Since 1995. Oh yeah, you must be older than me, bro. Uh, Now let's see. Let's say. Yeah, so I would say like if Tyrod Taylor does start, I guess start him. If he doesn't, Justin Fields sit. As for the Bengals quarterback, Joe Flacco start automatically. Defense has just been cheap. What do you say? In other leagues, flex, I'm 5-2 in first place. So, oh, that's good, man. That's good. I mean, that's really good. I'm only in one league. I don't like doing more than 2 leagues. It's too much of like, it's like I want my team to win this week. Wait, I want this team to win this week or lose, and I'm like, I don't know. I want both of them to win, but it's like your opponent has the player that you have on your other team. So you're like, should he take the fall? Yes or not? Like right now, I'm playing fantasy basketball. I'm not doing so good, but I'm rooting for my team. But then it's like the other guy has Jalen Brunson too, so I'm like, you know. I was gonna do fantasy basketball for like videos, but it's too much and also kind of silly. It's kind of silly to even do it because it's like every single day I gotta do it. It's not like fantasy football is much easier. I don't have to do a whole lot. Oh, yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, man, but for my league, we're betting a lot, so it's kinda, like, nerve-wracking. I don't know if you're betting too, but we're betting, like, between 75 to $100, so yeah. Now as for running backs, Breece Hall, Jets, or Bengals, Chase Brown, uh, I would flex Chase Brown, switch to different running back. The Jets front is good. As for Breece Hall, I would maybe start. As for the wide receivers, Jamar Chase start easily. T. Higgins automatically start. Jets, don't start none of them. Trash. As for kicker, Nick Folk start if they have Tyrod Taylor. If they don't start. Bengals kicker, start. As for defense, Bengals defense start, I know. And Jets defense do not start. Do not. Uh hmm. Where do you start Tyrod over Rattler if Tyrod goes? Let me see. What's Tyrod Taylor? Rattler. Um, yeah, I think so. The Bucks defense are good. I think Tyrod will have an easier chance for the Bengals. I know the Bengals defense been pretty good last week versus the Steelers, but Tyrod will do something a little bit more. Thinking about it. Uh, I don't know. I think it's kind of a tie. I think you can start either one. Because I think Spencer has proven himself that he's definitely a quarterback in this league. I'll do Spencer. I'll do Spencer. He did good against good teams. Tyrod injured. On top of that, no number one wide receiver. It's a little too risky to start Tyrod. I would do Spencer over him actually. Smarter. But yeah, we already did the Jets and Bengals. Like I said, defense start Bengals. Jets don't. Now Bills and Panthers gonna be easy one. Josh Allen start. It looks like Bryce Young, right? Is not starting, so it'd be Andy Dalton, which is shocking. So I would say sit Andy Dalton. I wouldn't really trust him first game starting this year. But start Josh Allen. Running backs, start both running backs. I would say backup two for the Panthers, but I'm not sure how that's going to work with Hubbard being back. Might have more this game. Who really knows? I would say flex the backup running back and start Hubbard. James Cook definitely start. Wide receivers, Panthers wide receiver, I would flex them. I wouldn't really start them. As for the Bills, I would start them all. I know Panthers a little bit good defensive wise, but I think the Bills will be okay. As for tight end, Bills tight end start, Panthers don't start. Kicker, don't start the Panthers kicker, start the Bills kicker. Defense, Bills defense start, Panthers, no. Now, as for 49ers versus Texans, I'm going to say start hmm, Mac Jones and then start CJ Stroud because the defense of the 49ers are very hurt. So definitely do that. Running backs, CMC start. Texans running backs, yeah. Let's go with Nick Chubb. I say, was it Nick Chubb or is it Mixon? I have no idea who's starting for them now. It's very confusing. That running back is, I don't know what they were doing to bring in Nick Chubb. But yeah, start Texas running back, tight end, Dalton Schultz start, George Kittle start, wide receiver. Yeah, I guess you can start going on as wide receivers. I would flex them because I don't trust there's not really a clear number one option like how, you know, Samuel was or how Brandon Ayuk was. I would say flex them. Flex them. Um Texans, Nico Collins start. Back I wouldn't trust the other wide receiver, just Nico Collins start. Kicker, start both kickers. Defense, sit 49ers defense. They've been very shaky without Fred Warner and Boza. Texans. I would sit. Yeah, I think Matt Jones will do his thing. Now Browns versus Patriots quarterbacks. Do not start Dylan Gabriel. I mean, you can flex him, but as for the Patriots, definitely start Drake May. As for running back, Judd can start. Patriots start running back as well. Wide receiver, Patriots boy. That is boy. His name is last name is. Start him. The other one, I don't know. As for the Browns wide receivers, Judkins start. The other one, not really sure. I wouldn't really trust them. Tight end, Henry definitely start. Browns tight end definitely start as well. Uh, Kicker, Patriots kicker start. Browns sit. Well, actually start. I feel like they'll get down the field and kick a lot, not really a lot of touchdowns. But yes, defense, sit Browns defense, start Patriots defense. Giants versus Eagles now. We're almost done. Thank God there's a couple of buys because I'm getting a little bit tired after 20 minutes of doing this. I don't know how some people do this for 2 hours. Woo. You said need other league lineup help QB Mahomes QB Mahomes, wide receiver 1 Pickens, wide receiver 2 Sutton, running back 1 Henry, I'm running back 2 Cook. Warren, excuse me. Fleck, Dowell, Eric Picker, Colts defense, bench, Ted Johnson, Mason Taylor. Don't start Mason Taylor. I want to get rid of him. Mooney, Daniel Jones. Any changes? All right. Start Daniel Jones over Patrick Mahomes. Because the Titans are trash on defense. Daniel Jones has been amazing. As for Mooney, I think. Man. Let me think. Hold on, let me check. Mooney for Dowd, I'll do that. Switch that. CD and Pickens are pretty much going to be doing their thing. So we'll get rid of Dowd. And then you said Ted Johnson. I'm better with faces at home. That's why I'm looking at their faces. So I know what I'm looking at. Oh, actually, put in Ted Johnson over Dowd. Flex. Ted Johnson definitely get catches because they're without Mike Evans, or without Chris Godwin. Ibuka might even be out, so he might be the clear number 1. And even Ibuka really is in, he'll be the number 2 wide receiver. So put Daniel Jones QB1 and Ted Johnson in flex, and you're set. And you have a really good chance of winning this one. Because Mason Taylor is not going to give you really any point. I'm sorry, but even with a lead wide receiver, he never really gets the ball that much. The most he gets, 4 receptions? That's it. And then Mooney, it's like, yes, he's a wide receiver number 2, but it's like, if Kirk Cousins plays, if Michael Penix plays, like, it's very risky on that. Even if Kirk does play, he's not that mobile. So he might get sacked more, so you're not going to get your points as much. And then, definitely start Daniel Jones. He's been doing amazing. Nice. That's that'll be a good freaking lineup if I had that right now. Ooh. So Giants versus Eagles. Giants, quarterback, Jackson Dart definitely got to start. I'm shocked they weren't playing again. I thought they just played each other. Did they? Jackson Dart start. Eagles, Jalen Hurts start. Running backs, both running back Barkley and the white guy. Wide receivers, flex Giants wide receivers start. Eagles. Tight end, definitely start both of their tight ends. Kicker, Giants, both the kickers start. Defense, Eagles defense start. Giants defense sit. Should I trade CMC for Gibbs and Brees Hall? Oh, I would say, man, why you need to trade them? Why you need to trade him? I would keep CMC, but I would say if you can switch out Brees Hall for someone else, then yes, I would do it. Brees Hall is really not that reliable. You're kind of like you're honestly downgrading yourself. Yes, Gibbs is good, but he doesn't give you as many of a good numbers as CMC. So if you get a better running back behind him, then yes. Welcome, bro. Anytime. My bad if this is a very uh weird live stream. I usually have my ritual live stream every week, but the last 2 days hasn't been the greatest for me, so I'll get back onto it. Banking on him getting traded. Okay. So if you cannot get anyone better than Brees Hall, I think I kind of would pull it. What is your other wide receivers and quarterback looks and your tight end looks? I want to know about that because that plays a huge role. If you have really good wide receivers, then you're okay. I would do it. But if you don't, I would kind of hold off somewhat. Let me know how your lineup is. How he showed his lineup. Do the same thing, so I can give you a definite answer. All right. So now I did that. Buccaneers versus Saints. Quarterbacks, both of them start. Running backs, both of them start. Wide receivers, yeah, start all of them. Tight end, Juwan Johnson, I would sit, maybe flex, but he's too risky. I had him. I loved him the first 4 or 5 weeks, but he did horrible after that because of Hale coming back and many others. Less opportunities for him. Auden definitely get the ball much more with a weaker wide receiver room. As for defense, uh, start Bucks defense, sit Saints defense. Kickers, start Saints, also start Bucks. You said I have Lamar, Jefferson, Rice, Kamara, CMC, Bowers, AJ. Oh, okay. Wow, what team? Wait, what? How many people do you guys have in your league, bro? You guys have good players, man. Finally, I don't even have that good players like that. I would say, yeah, I would say do it. I would say do it. It's fine. You sacrifice, but you get a Brees Hall as your backup. Something happens to your flex. You're not the greatest, but you have an extra cushion in the running back position. Not the greatest, but it's something. I would do it. We have a really good lineup. A really good lineup. Um, yeah, I would do it. Yeah, why not? You get Gibbs. Gibbs is like top 5 running backs easily. It's not like he's like top 15 or 20. No problem, bro. No problem. Uh, Titans versus Colts. Fit Cam Ward. Yes, he did good last week. Yes, it looks like he's changing a little bit, but it's a little bit of a risk. Because you're not sure how the Colts are gonna come up on him. Pause. Uh, Daniel Jones start automatically. Defense of the Titans are horrible. Running back wise, I would sit Titans running backs. If you want to flex them, it's fine. Jonathan Taylor start. Wide receivers, I would flex the number 1 wide receiver right now, and I would sit everyone else. Colts start all of them. Tight end, sit Titans tight end. Start Colts tight end. Defense, start Colts defense. Sit Titans defense. Kicker, start Colts kicker, but I might say start Titans kicker. I might say that. As for yeah, and that's it. As for Cowboys and Broncos, let's do quarterbacks. Doug Prescott, Bo Nix, definitely start. Running backs, both definitely start. Wide receivers, both definitely start. Tight end, start Broncos. Flex Cowboys tight end. As for defense, I would say both their defense. I feel like it'd be a high scoring game. You're not gonna get that good of a point out of them. Kickers, start both of them. Now let's move on. Packers versus Steelers. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna yawn. I want to yawn the screen. My apologies. Packers for Steelers Sunday night. Aaron Rodgers, and I would sit Aaron Rodgers for the Packers defense. Start Love though. Running backs, start Packers. Sit Steelers running backs. Wide receivers, start DK. The other one, I'm not sure about the Steelers. Packers wide receivers, definitely start. Tight end, Packers tight end, definitely start. Steelers sit. Kicker, sit. Actually, star Steelers kicker and star Packers kicker. I feel like the Steelers will go downfield, but not touchdown wise because how good the defensive Packers are. Defensive wise, star Packers, sit Steelers. Now, Commanders versus Chiefs. Quarterback, Daniels out, more likely. It'll look like Marcus Mariota versus Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes start. Mariota, I would sit. Wide receivers a little bit shaky right now. Don't really trust it. Running back wise, sit both of them. I don't trust both these running backs. The running back like change up is weird. I don't know. Wide receivers, sit Commanders. If Debo and if Terry McLaurin aren't playing, I would say you want to really start, do McCaffrey and the other wide receiver that played with him last week. As the Chiefs, start them. I'm trying to think. Tight end, Kelsey start. Ertz start. Kickers, Commander, Chiefs kicker, yes. Commanders, I'm gonna say no. Defense, Chiefs defense start. Commanders sit. Yeah, guys, that is the start and sit for fantasy football. Now let's do which one I would start and sit for each game. Out of the position. Quarterback, Vikings, Chargers. Vikings QB start. Running back, Vikings started. Vikings wide receivers, both. I'm not gonna choose one. I'm gonna say both. I'm not gonna keep doing one. Tight end, Chargers. Kicker, Vikings. Defense, Vikings. Well, actually, yeah, Vikings. Dolphins, Falcons. Let's do Falcons quarterback. Running backs, both. But I would say Falcons more. Wide receiver, Falcons more. Falcons. Tight end, tied, but I would say lean towards Falcons more. Kicker, Falcons. Defense, Falcons. Bears versus Ravens. Uh, Sorry guys, I'm starting to yawn. I didn't have a good night last night. Bears versus Ravens. Let's do. Quarterback, Bears. Running back, both because Ravens even has been the best. Wide receivers, Bears. Tight end, Bears. Kicker, Bears. Defense, Bears. Jets versus Bengals. Quarterbacks, Bengals. Running back, equal, but I would say Bengals a little bit more. Wide receivers, Bengals. Tight end, Bengals. Defense, Bengals. And kicker, Bengals. Bills versus Panthers. Quarterback, Bills. Running back, tied, but I'm going to say lean towards the Bills more. Wide receiver, Bills. Tight end, Bills. Kicker, Bills. Defense, Bills. 49ers versus Texans. Quarterback, I would say tied. Running back, 49ers. Wide receiver, Texans. Well, equal, but I'm going to lean toward the Texans a little bit more. Tight end, equal-ish, but 49ers more. Kicker, equal. Defense, equal. Browns versus Patriots. Quarterback, Patriots. Running back, equal, but lean toward Brown. Wide receiver, equal, but Patriots a little bit more. Tight end, equal. Defense, Patriots a little bit more. Kicker, Patriots. Giants Eagles now. Equal. Quarterback, running back, equal. Wide receiver, equal a little bit more, but equal. Tight end, equal. Defense, equal a little bit more. Kicker, both equal. Buccaneers versus Saints, some more equal, but I'm going to lean towards the Bucs quarterback. Running back, equal-ish. Wide receiver, Saints a little bit more. Tight end, Buccaneers, but it can be somewhat equal. Defense, Buccaneers. Kicker, both. Titans versus Colts. Quarterback, Colts. Running back, Colts. Wide receiver, Colts. Everything Colts. Let's do that. None Titans. Cowboys, Broncos. Quarterback, equal. Running back, Cowboys. Somewhat equal, but Cowboys. Wide receivers, equal. Tight end, equal. I'm sorry, I'm saying equal a lot. Defense, equal. Kicker, equal. Packers versus Steelers. Packers, quarterback. Running back, Packers. Wide receiver, equalish, but lean towards Packers a little bit more. Tight end, Packers. Defense, Packers. Kicker, both. Commanders, Chiefs. Chiefs quarterback. Running back would be equal. Wide receiver, Chiefs-ish. Tight end, equal, but the Chiefs a little bit more. Defense, Chiefs. Kicker, both. Yeah, guys, that is the fantasy football start and sit for this week. Like I said, next week we're going to get back on track. I'm sorry, the last 2 days hasn't been the greatest, but we're going to be back better than ever. Tomorrow we're not going to be doing a live. And yeah, this is your start and sit for all positions. And yeah, I'll see you guys next video.